Today it's a very, very windy day here in Arizona. And I really quick wanted to show you some problems that I've been having in my garden. I think I showed you something in the last video, but I wanted to show you really quick what exactly is that's been going on. Ooh, let me get out of the sun. There we go. I think I had either a caterpillar or something going on that's been eating most of my plants. And I got here some organic pesticides that I'm thinking I could use for it, but let me show you really quick and then we can talk about what I'm using today. Alright guys, so this is what's been going on. Look, just to give you an example. Ooh, my tomatoes here. It's so windy that sorry, it's so windy. Look at this. This is a carrot, and something ate all the leaves. They should be looking like this, right? But it looks like this. And now finally there's some more growing back. But yes, something is definitely eating. Look at that. I suspect, because of what it looks like, that it's some sort of caterpillar. I looked everywhere, cannot find it. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on, but same over there. I am assuming they're coming out at night, and that's why I can't find them. I honestly looked everywhere. So what I'm going to use, let me turn the camera around, I don't know if you can see me. What I'm going to use today is what's called BT, or Bacillus something. I can never say that word, but look it up. It's called Bacillus something, and they call it BT for short. And let me show you. I also have some neem oil. So this is my neem oil, and this is the BT that's been diluted in an oil cleaning spray that I had. But this, let's go over here because I also want to show you the damage here. And yes, whoever told you gardening was easy, it's not hard. It's not, but you know, you're gonna encounter some challenges, and pests will be one of them. Look at this. I was wondering for the longest time too what was going on with my peppers, and I think it's the same thing. This one's looking a little sad here. I don't know if it's just, not sure, but this is pest or something else. But then I have new growth coming. Ooh, right there. Same for this. I'm hoping with this new growth, but look at all the other leaves that are gone. And now it's just hoping for this new growth that's coming. So let's see if I can turn this around again. I was debating whether what kind of problem I had. Was it a caterpillar, or is it like a fly kind of gnat problem? You know, when larvae problem with the flies that I have here in the garden, because that's another thing I noticed. A lot of little tiny black flies, not the white flies, but the little black flies. So yeah, I was wondering, you know, I wasn't sure what route to take when it came to the you know, what I was going to use, the neem oil or the BT. So yesterday I sprayed a little bit of the, hope you can hear me because it's so windy, neem oil. But today I think I just went ahead after looking at my other plants and how they look, and I'm going to do the BT. BT is specifically good for caterpillar kind of pest. Whether the neem oil is more for mites and those kind of, you know, the white flies, those kind of pests. Let me show you one again. Turn this around. I'm almost positive that this is a caterpillar, and I did find one the other day, but it was just one, and it was outside the garden box on that garden bed. It was around here. It was one big green caterpillar, and I took care of it. Didn't look like a friendly one. So it is windy today. It's not looking good. The weather is finally changing, and looks like it didn't change fast enough for some of my lettuce, but I went ahead and bought some more. You know, today is November 7th, 8th, so starting from seed is kind of, I can still start some stuff from seed, and I'm going to show you something really quick about that too. But you know, I was at Home Depot yesterday for something else I needed, and I saw this, so I'm like, sure, why not? See, I have cabbage, and I heard about those cabbage worms, and I'm wondering, you know, like, is it that? I don't see anything, but it obviously looks like something to bite off. I don't think it's a bunny or anything like that, because that one over there, that garden over there, is still covered and still has the same kind of problem. So it's gotta be some sort of worm that's around, I think, that's eating. And it's eating just the leaves, because look at my okra. It was doing great, and it's still doing great. I mean, it's growing, but you know, something is eating all the leaves. And yeah, it's kind of sad. The other day, I wanted to show you this really quick because I'm excited about my first. That's one, my tomato right there. Oops. So the weather started to change finally again, and now we're finally seeing things actually growing that I planted before and were not germinating, and now they're suddenly starting to come out again. So it's gonna be interesting after they come out all the way. But let me show you really quick here. You see that? Those little shoots? I don't know where they're from. I don't know what they are, because another big problem I had, and did you see that little tiny fly? Well, there used to be hundreds of those all around. Here's another one. It's a little bit better now, maybe because the weather is changing, but there were a lot of those. And I think that's part of the problem too. Here, more of those flies. See, and that's when I was actually doing the neem oil to see if that would help with that. But anyways, I'm going back and forth between two topics here. But basically, these little things here are coming out, and I believe it's because I planted them over there last week, and then we figured out we had an ant hill somewhere under here, and this was full of ants, and the ants were taking all of the seeds, and I guess they took some of them, but they might have probably spread them out around, and now they're growing in random places. So once they grow a little bit more, I'll try to figure out what exactly they are, and maybe replant it and somewhere else, transplant it somewhere else. But I don't want to take them out yet. Look at that. There's like 3 things growing right there. Yes, I did have an ant problem too. That's another pest. The only thing that works for us is ant broth. We don't want to put that inside of you don't want to do that. Put it inside of your garden bed. But I did put it outside, and that seemed to, you know, take care of the problem for now. See, all around, and hopefully that will work. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is some things you're going to encounter. Here's another thing, and I did some neem oil too, and a BT here. This is looking good. I mean, still looks small, but look, it's getting some flowers, and I noticed like a lot of spider mites here, and so that's what I thought the neem oil would be better on this plant. So yeah, you kind of have to look and assess, but look at this, my first flower, and I'm excited. This is the eggplant. Okay. What else can I show you here? Because it's been crazy how the weather's been changing, and again, like I said, suddenly you start seeing all the stuff that I planted about a month ago that wasn't coming out and germinating, and now that it is. So yeah, it's interesting. And but you'll see. Yeah, there's some right here. I have some Brussels sprouts that I actually planted. This I only planted about a week ago and already coming up. So that's exciting. I am waiting here for my garlic. Can't wait to see when this ones come out, and hopefully I'll get to see some of the cilantro that I planted too. Nothing so far, but you know. Here, one thing I'm excited about is the spinach. Spinach. Right here. That's looking good. And my chard is growing here, but look at this too, because same thing. Look at these chunks, and this is broccoli, by the way. Same. All of them have this kind of damage, and I don't think it's birds either. We have birds, but it hasn't been that bad. I mean, I will see if there's a bunch of birds gathering in my garden. I can see it from my window, and that hasn't happened. This to me looks like a caterpillar, and I'm trying to figure it out. We'll see. And I have kale here that it's okay, but it's not looking like it should. It should be more luscious, more full, and it's not looking great because I'm eating all the leaves. So some of the frustrations with gardening, you know, but you live and learn, right? And that's the part of the fun of it too, you know, because it will be a little trial and failure, but eventually, you know. Oh, look at this here too. Something else coming out here. I don't know what it is. Yeah, very random stuff. And then really quick, something funny that kind of happened is I had starting seeds here, and only a few of them germinated. The other ones never did. So I took whatever had a soil, because I needed some soil for a tomato transplant that I have here, and I put it here. And then look at this now. Look at all this. This is the only thing I had originally, and now I have all of this. I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna let it grow a little bit more until I can identify what plant it is, and then I'll just transplant it to maybe a different area in the garden, in a container or something like that. But yeah, so I think I gave up on them too quick. I don't know, but they weren't growing, so I thought, okay, I can use soil, and now they are growing. So anyway, so in here's another cabbage I have growing in a container. Same kind of damage, but it's not as bad as it's on the beds, which is also interesting because this one is in the container, right? So that's something to look at. And see, when I looked, I don't see anything, and I'm wondering, is it just, what is it, right? I don't know. Is it a caterpillar? It's something else, I know, but alright guys, it's very windy. I don't even know if you can hear me right now with all this wind, but I wanted to show you really quick kind of one of the few things I do when I find some sort of possible pest in the garden. I will show you. You can probably see in the back, pool is finally done, and I will probably show you more in my next video of that. But yeah, keep in mind neem oil and BT, Bacillus thuriscanis or something like that. I'm probably butchering that right now, but look it up. Those are great organic ways to take care of your garden. I also heard about the methysious earth or something like that it's called. I heard those are good as well for like ants and things like that as well. But yeah, as I'm learning more, and maybe if I ended up using that sometime, I will show you guys too. But anyway, I hope you like this video. Just press the like button for me, please, so that this can help, you know, with the YouTube algorithm and yada yada yada. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.